Welcome back to Offended Outcast. Well, we got through the storm okay. A little bit of wind and quite a lot of rain, but no trees come down and no damage, so pretty happy with that. That's always a good thing. Anyways, what I wanted to talk to you today about was I'm looking at expanding my little operation here and to get a little bigger spot to live in. I've lived in this 23-foot camper now 3 years, and it's just almost not enough space. And especially with all my little fur babies, it gets a little cramped, and I'm not looking to go wild here. But I'm debating on whether to buy a new camper. About 28 foot long, something to give me a little more room, a little more wiggle room to be able to, have room for me and my babies. Or I'm debating on whether to buy a storage shed unit and convert it into a tiny home. So I guess the question I want to put to you guys is, what would you think would be the better choice? Now, of course, we know campers are not cheap these days. The one I'm looking at is around $27,000. But here's the other question I've got. The storage unit I'm looking at buying, it has a little front porch on it. It's got windows and a door, so I could convert it into a tiny home. That I can buy for around $8,000. It's a 12 by 24. Or I can go one up and go to 12 by 32 for around the same money. Now, the question is how much more money is it going to take to insulate the building, run the electrical, so that way I can set it up to run it off grid, put in a new wood stove, flooring, drywall, cabinetry, a toilet, the vanity, set up a kitchen. Is it, when you start looking at the balance sheet, which is the best way to go? Now, from a content creation point, I know which direction y'all want me to go. I already know, because it would make great content showing the build process over the next year to actually get it to a completed unit to where a guy could actually live in it. But I just don't know. I'm looking at the costs, and that's what I'm trying to decide on. So what would you do? Drop a comment down below. Tell me what you think. Which would be the best way to go on that? I don't really want to be taking on any more debt. I've done real well to try to get out of debt. But either way, I'm going to have to make a choice here and decide which is the best route to go. I don't know. I mean, if I buy a new camper, it's all self-contained. It's just plug and go, plug and play, so they speak. But if I go with the tiny house shed conversion, granted, it's going to make a lot of good videos. I think it'll make some good content for the channel. But I'm concerned about the cost factor. How much more money is it going to cost me to be able to convert it into something that is workable for me and my critters? And I don't know. So I'm just curious. Guess this would be my first poll. So I'm putting it all to you guys. Which kind of way to go? What would be the best choice? What would you like to see? I haven't committed to doing it yet. It's just something I've been bouncing around for the last few weeks. And I've been kind of shopping around, looking at what's out there, and trying to do some comparison. But again, drop a line down below and let me know what you think. I'm excited about either which direction I go, because it would be nice to have a little more space for the animals, so we're not sitting here all cramped up all the time. 23 feet is not a lot of room. I'm here to tell you. But again, efficiency is my goal. getting off the grid all the way is my next goal, and not going too deeply into debt. So I hate the idea of going into debt again, but either way, whatever decision I make here, I'm going to have to assume more debt. There's no way around it. I don't have the funding. I don't have that kind of money to be able to just go out and pay cash. Just not set up that way. But anyways, like to get your thoughts on it. Let me know. I enjoy all your comments. I read all the comments, and I take what you guys say very importantly. So kind of curious which way you would go. Which choice would you make? So again, thought I'd make this a short video, put this question out here for you guys, and get your opinion on it. I'm excited to hear what your responses are going to be, and we'll go from here, and we'll see if this develops into something, or if this is just not doable. I don't know. I don't want to get the cart before the horse, and I don't want to overstep my ability to survive financially, but I'm coming to the point where I'm trying to decide, is this the next best thing? So is this the next smart move for the Offended Outcast? So I look forward to hearing your responses, guys. Thanks for coming out today and taking a visit with me. I appreciate all of you guys. And until next time, let's rise together.